Hey Scorpio, this is going to be your career and money reading for the month of April. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Scorpio. If it does resonate with you, wonderful, but if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon or rising sign. I've already pre-shuffled the deck, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, and we'll go ahead and jump in and get started. The clear and concise message for Scorpio. Career and finance. Let's see what we got going on for you. For this month, the Page of Wands came out in your pre-shuffle, so I feel like there's some kind of news coming to you. So I'm curious as to what this is going to be. Okay, I get it. Okay, you're waiting to hear some kind of news. So let's jump into this. All right, Scorpio. So this is going to be specifically for Scorpios that are dealing with some financial difficulties right now, some career difficulties. I feel like either these are going to be Scorpios that are just feel like they're in a little bit of financial distress, could have lost their job, or just feel like they're just trying to make ends meet. They're not making financial progress in a sense. So let's kind of jump into this. I want to start out, I feel like there's a lot of people in your reading, a lot of them. I feel like, let's just jump in here. Let's talk about your present energy. So we've got the Page of Pentacles energy. I feel like the Page of Pentacles talks about, it can talk about gifts. It can talk about the news of something tangible. It can talk about making an initial investment. It can talk about learning something new, learning about money, resources, things like that. I feel like Scorpio, you're right now, you're in a fact-finding mode. For sure with the Page of Pentacles energy. You're looking for some information right now. I feel like some of you are scouring either the internet, talking to people. You're looking for some information right now with this Page of Pentacles energy. You're looking for information, resources, anything that's out there that can help you. And you're trying to know, and I feel like a lot of you are really delving into learning about finances, financial strategies, for some of you, ways to save money. A lot of you are really, really getting into learning either new things about finances, or you're just kind of just learning and just trying to access the information on the best ways to kind of manage your financial life. And the reason I feel like the reason that is because the Five of Pentacles is your constant for the month. The Five of Pentacles talks about loss. It talks about financial loss. It talks about lack. It talks about having a lack of resources, money. It talks about being in a more desolate financial position or a more needy financial position. Feeling like there's just never enough. A lot of times it's the Five of Pentacles energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're in that position. Some of you have lost either a job or a source of income. But for others of you, it just feels like it's not enough what you're doing right now. And so you're looking for something new, some new way to kind of generate income with the Page of Pentacles energy. What's interesting is the way that you're viewing that is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, I feel like for a lot of you, you feel like there's something that you have to walk away from. I feel that strongly. I feel like some of you are trying to get new information, learn new things so you can walk away from something. It could be a job that's not paying you enough. It could be from a career that's not paying you enough. It could be that you're kind of coming into a realization that the path that you're on right now has you where you're at, and that you have to go out and seek something new, right? Because the Eight of Cups is always this character going out to seek their ninth cup, because they're unfulfilled. There's a sense of you being very unfulfilled right now. And you're seeking it with this Page of Pentacles. You're seeking what can make you feel more fulfilled within your career or with money. It's for a lot of you, it's all about the money. I'll be honest. It's for some of you, yes, it is about fulfillment. You do feel unfulfilled with what you're doing, but for the majority of you, it's just you feel unfulfilled with the pay, with the money that you're making, doing what you're doing with your salary, and you're trying to figure out ways to increase that right now. Now, let's talk about the action that is calling on you to take, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, it's my card of a person who's built their own wealth. The Nine of Pentacles is very content. They don't have financial worries. They put themselves in a position where they're very stable, very solid on their own, and very, very independent. And I feel like for you, the action that it's taking is that it's calling on you to take is that you need to, for one, figure out what financial stability looks like for you with the Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles knows exactly what she wants. And the other thing is the Nine of Pentacles has already figured out exactly what it's going to take to get them where they want to be. And they've taken that path, they've taken the steps, and incrementally they've built this. So I feel like some of you need to take a step back, don't get overwhelmed, and realize that this is something, your financial stability is something that's going to have to be built over time. The knowledge that you're acquiring is going to take time to acquire and build. But I feel like a lot of you, it's going to be really important for you to understand that with this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're going to, you're going to need to, I feel like there's a little bit of pressure here that you're placing on yourself right now. I'm not saying it's completely undue, but I do think that it's going to be important for you to take a little bit of a step back and realize that the contentment that you want financially has to be built. It's not, for the ones I'm looking at, this isn't going to come overnight for you. This isn't going to be kind of, it's just going to take some time. I'll put it that way. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen in this month. It's not going to happen next month. But I feel like if you incrementally focus on this, I feel like you'll start to get the resources you need. You'll start to acquire the resources that you need and the information that you need to kind of break out of this energy. I feel like too, because just looking at what, this is the card for what needs to change for you, which is the Knight of Pentacles. I'll tell you this, Scorpio, I feel like a lot of the financial kind of stagnancy is a little bit due to inaction, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, and it's calling on you to, that's what needs to change for you. Your actions have to change. You have to become a little bit more deliberate and more focused and more action oriented when it comes to changing this. So it's good that you're getting the information. I will say that this Knight of Pentacles has me questioning, are you applying it now? Not are you, I feel like it's going to be very important for you, Scorpio, to gain the information and apply it. Gain it, apply it. Don't fall into the trap of just constantly trying to gain information. I feel like that's slowing your progress. I feel like for a lot of you, you have information that you can start to apply to kind of start to shift this energy, and you need to start applying that information now. It's telling me here that with the Knight of Pentacles that you're moving too slowly. You're not taking enough action. There's no action cards here except in your outcome. And of all the action cards, this is, we'll get there. I feel like, and I get this, I feel how this can be a little bit overwhelming, and just like it weighs on you in a sense, so it's kind of harder to take that action. But I feel like you can break through that. I feel that energy very, very strongly. You could break through this and really, really, and the reason I say that, I feel like, because what comes up in your past position is the King of Cups. This is your energy. You know, this is the King of Cups. The cups are, it's your suit. And this is the most mature level of this suit. I feel like you've got to master your emotions here. I feel like in the past, with this coming up for me in the past position, I feel like mastery of your emotions, I feel like you've been able to do that in the past, and you need to access that now. Don't let this situation overtake you emotionally and push you to a point where you're not moving forward. And I feel like this is just kind of a reminder of your power here with this King of Cups coming in this position, that it doesn't matter your situation right now. I feel like it's clear that you're gaining some information and knowledge, and you have the ability of mastery with this coming up in this position. I feel like you got to master your emotions first. You've got to master these first, and that's what's going to cause the shift to kind of start to help you build some stability here. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like your emotions are getting you a little bit down here, and that's why you're moving a little slower. And that's understandable, but you can break out of this energy. I can tell for this month it's going to be difficult for you to do that, but you can harness this King of Cups energy where he has full control over his emotions and emotional balance, and he can push through adversity, control those emotions to kind of move this situation forward. Now let's talk about the outcome card you have for the month, and that is the Three of Rods. This is a card of waiting on your ships to come in. I feel like for some of you Scorpios, you're still going to be waiting on something. You're going to be waiting for some things to change. You could be waiting to get some more information, and I feel like that's a mistake. I really feel like some of you have enough information to start applying some things to get the ball rolling. Some of you should already be applying for new jobs. Some of you should already be updating resumes with new information and new skill sets that you've acquired. Some of you should already be sending, those things out. Some of you should already be posting your services on sites that, if you've learned a new skill set, to be either a consultant for something, or to offer your services to the marketplace. There are plenty of sites where you can begin to do that. I feel like some of you are still going to be waiting. And what the good thing about the Three of Rods, though, is there are things coming in, right? So I feel like this is going to turn for you. How quickly it turns for you is dependent on how you harness this Three of Rods energy and this Knight of Pentacles energy. If you change this, the ships are going to come in much quicker with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Hands down. If you stop moving so slowly and you just start acting, these ships are going to come in much faster. However, if you are still kind of in this energy of waiting with this Three of Rods energy, it's going to take its sweet time. So keep that in mind. You have the ability to kind of master your emotions and jump out and start and begin with this King of Cups energy, and you can speed up this process. Or you can choose not to. And that's really going to be up to you. And I really kind of hope that there are Scorpios that are watching this that really kind of harness their abilities here, because they're learning new things and they've already got some knowledge that they could be applying already to kind of help with this situation. But I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.